Hey there friends, Nibs again. Out here in the garage, a little bit of goofing around today. It's a really cold day out, so I'm going to keep it inside, keep my fingers safe and not get any frostbite. I was outside doing a little bit of chores, and just being outside for a couple of minutes, my fingers got numb, so definitely going to keep it inside for today. But I wanted to do a head-to-head challenge for you guys with a couple of cool old pump-up pellet rifles that I have out here in the garage. One of them's mine, one of them's on loan to the channel for a little while. And the first one we're going to shoot is the Sheridan Blue Streak, which is the one that's on loan to me right now. I just got done doing some repair work on it, got it up and running, and it's a good shooting gun. Very powerful. These Benjamins, or the Benjamins and the Sheridans, are well known for being very powerful, and this one's definitely living up to that reputation. And we're going to be putting it head to head up against this one here, which is mine, is a Crosman model 100, which is the 177 version of the original product from the Crosman company, which is the model 101. This particular one was made, they only made these from 1942 to 1949, so that's as close as I can get dating this one, and getting a production date on it. I have some 20 caliber H&N field target trophies for the Sheridan, and I'm going to be going ahead and using these QIS wad cutter pellets for the Crosman, and we'll go ahead and see what we can do here. I think this is a good fair matchup. One's 20 caliber, one's 177, but they both have phenomenal triggers. They both have peep sights and front post sights, so the sighting systems are very similar on both. So I thought it would be a very good even matchup. The Sheridan, even though it's not mine, is technically the newer one in the garage here, so we'll go ahead and shoot this one first, like I like to do, and let's see what we can do. I did a little bit of testing. I did a review on this one, and it shot really well. So I think it'll be a really good challenge for that Crosman to keep up with it. This one definitely has the advantage as far as power-wise goes, which doesn't necessarily help with the accuracy, but with 5 pumps, this Sheridan was giving me 582 feet per second, and then with a maximum, I believe is maximum of 8 pumps allowed, I was seeing 683 feet per second with a 12 grain pellet. So that's a pretty stout pellet gun. Definitely worthy of some, can do some pesting with that. I think even with 4 pumps, you could probably take out a squirrel or a rabbit or whatever. The Crosman's nowhere near the power. I mean, I think it does have some pretty good power, and if you went up to the maximum of 8 or 10 pumps, you could probably do some pesting with that as well. But these the Benjamins and the Sheridans were all pretty well known for being very stout. They do take a man-sized effort to get those last couple of pumps in, though. I'll tell you what, I've got a Benjamin model 397. I've done reviews on that in the past, and you guys see that to get those last couple of pumps done, you really got to put some effort into it. But even just 4 pumps is really moving. Keeping them all in scoring. Not a perfect score, but all minute of squirrel, as they say. let's see if I can keep this last one here. Oh yeah, that's a good look. That's gonna be a good looking score. Let's go ahead and see if the Crosman can represent the garage here. So this one you got to cock it first and then load your pellet in separately, the bolt. Okay. If you can tell, I hope you can tell the difference in the muzzle report on between these two. In all fairness to this gun here, this one, I bought this one that they said that it did not hold air at all, and when I got it in, I put a couple drops of oil down the pump tube, and it's been working fine. So I haven't taken the time. I do have a oh, that's not it. I do have a set of full set of springs and pump cups and stuff for this one and the 102 that I have, but for now it's shooting great. I really am reluctant to tear into it, work with them working so good. So, but let's go ahead and see. I mean, these aren't world renowned for being powerhouses anyway, so I don't expect it was doing. When I did the Crony numbers for it, I don't recall what they were, but it was producing right around the rated power. So I don't think that a rebuild would give me a considerable amount more power from it. That's where I was going. I'm shooting a little instead of the outer edge with this one. Okay. That looked like a better shot. One more. Crosman's got to represent for us out here. Don't want the loners coming into the garage to be taken over. It's all fun. Just having a little bit of fun out here. Definitely a nice trigger on this one too. Very nice. All right, let me add those scores up and I'll be right back with you. Alrighty. Well, it was pretty close, but I had that one dropped low on me. I thought it made all the difference in the world. But the Crosman had a really nice 29 out of 50. Kept them all in scoring. That's really pretty nice. But the Sheridan showed right up and showed who's boss, and he ended up with a really nice 36 out of a possible 50. And now when I say out of a possible 50, and I point this out when I use these bullseyes, that this ring right here, inside of that is the 9. There's no 9. Did I score any? Yeah, so I scored this one as a 9. But it doesn't show up very well on camera, but there's a little tiny pin dot in the center of that. You have to take out that pin dot in the center to get a 10 on these targets. So just keep all of the shots in the scoring ring is pretty darn good for shooting offhand. So, but Anyway, there you go. The loner, the newcomer, the loner to the garage wins a head-to-head challenge. It's a great gun. I gotta find me one of these. But it's got the Williams peep sight on it. That's a factory option. Very, very rare for these blue streaks and silver streaks, but they did come from the factory with the Williams as an option, Williams peep sight as an option. So anyway, hope you liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.